Alright, so I've got a dress here which is made by Misguided. Now, Misguided, they always have poorly made clothes. All their clothes are crap. Because we get a lot of people coming in with their clothes and their zips are faulty. This one's just come off because it's not been put on properly from the back. That's how it is. So normally it's just like that, but that was an invisible zip that's on the dress, and they're the worst zips that you can buy. Any sort of invisible zip is always terrible for clothing because of how delicate they are, and they don't last long. They're there for show. But at the end of it, a zip, it should have something like that. So, and Misguided are terrible, and it stops it from getting through. So there is a solution to repairing it. So putting this is going to be harder than putting in a normal zip as well. If you were to stitch it, you'd need a special foot on a machine. The mechanism of this zip is totally different to any other type of zip, because if I was to put it in, normally you'd just put a zip in and it'd go up, but you'd have to sort of almost like turn it inside out and then put the zip in. I've never done this before, so I'm going to just try it and see if I can just siphon it through. So here goes. It might take a long time, so I might have to pause it or something. So that's gone in. So it's always easy to put the first bit in, which is this part. That's always going to be easy. It's the second part that always is going to be harder. And when you put a zip in again, you always want one part longer than the other, because when you put the zip in, so you put one part in and then you put the other part in, just so they might go off balance if you put them in and they're both the same length, and they might curve at the top. So I'm gonna cut a little bit off one, or just what I could do is this zip is a coil, so you could potentially just take a few bits off, and it helps to shorten the zip, and it'll help pull it through as well. If you but you've got the danger of uncoiling the whole zip. It's going to be really tedious for me to do. Can't even put one part in now. This is the easy part, by the way. And the easy part is not looking good. So the easy part's done. Now it's the hard part. So I'm just gonna take a few off. I'll just pull. So if you can see, I've just took a little bit off it. It's uncoiling. Just by pulling it a little bit. I don't want to cut it, I just want to pull it out. It's probably not enough, but I'm going to try it anyway. So I'm just going to put the coil in that I've pulled out, and then give it a little pull. Doesn't want to go through, even though it's sat on the right place. Just hold on. I've just got a little still it just doesn't want to let me pull it through. I can't almost I'm gonna try and push it through. Nope. These are the worst zips ever designed. They never last. Whoever made the invisible zip was an idiot. It's all come undone. Doesn't matter. I'll put it in again. Alright, round two. I've sort of put a bit of thread on the back of the harder one to siphon through. I shouldn't have taken this, but I did. Let's see. It is such a tedious thing to put through. Alright, it's sort of in. works. Something's going on, I think. Nope. Only one's going through. The easy one's going through, the hard one's not even moving. So I'm gonna move the hard one. It's not the easy one. Oh, yes! That was lucky. Okay, now that that's gone through, I don't care. I'm just gonna stitch it up because I don't really care if it doesn't match up or not, because it's very hard to put that sort of zip in. But yeah, I guess putting a thread in gave more leverage to pull the whole zip through, and this helped as well. Having an extra bit of coil helped align the zip to go into the right slot of the invisible zip, because the invisible zip doesn't act like a normal zip. I was so lucky. I thought it'd take so long. I was worried a bit putting that one on, and I paused the camera many times as well. Just knotting it as many times as I can, just because you never know. Cut it off. The other one. And I've got to cut this little part off as well. I pulled through. I hope it is actually alright now. But anyway, this is a problem with Misguided anyway, because they're terrible at it's made in China crap. That's not been supervised, that's why their zips always fall apart. Now this doesn't even want to move. There's a thread involved. That thread, it just comes from the dress. So this dress might not last very long, but it's actually worked out alright. yeah, didn't think I'd be able to do that, but yeah, that's all right. That's one job done. So that's it really.